McGee, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And we're underway here in the home opener. Strike two. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
On the ground to third. Fair ball. Jump throw.
Great job from the first baseman to get a little dirty on the play for the catch. Just because it looked easy, that doesn't mean it was.
A little out front there as he swings through it. This one in the air center field. Altuve has a beat on it, and there's two down. Here is Austin Riley.
Austin Riley.
And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and the inning is over. Roman Anthony getting ready to hit. That's inside, and the count is 2-0. There's a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Man aboard on the leadoff single. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one. That clips the corner. Got him. And that's the first out. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. One out man at first. And now the first baseman, Wilson Contreras. Late on that fastball. 0-2 now as he swings through it. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Contreras wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, so the call will stand. Still one challenge left for them.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Outside. Ball two. Anthony off of first with two away. And now the count filled up 3-2. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Wilyer.
So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. In there at the knees, 0-1. Jump. Missed. In for a strike, and now just one pitch away from surviving the inning.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
2 on, 2 outs. Olsen. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Fenway, and now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and they get the out. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
They travel really well, and I think Red Sox fans are sprinkled all over the country.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Fouled off. He was late. Way inside, gets out of the way. And that one is inside. On the ground. Dives and he can't hang on. That leaves him without a throw. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second. Ground ball left side and foul ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson, the Sunbird, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
Next pitch misses way outside. Liner caught at second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double as a run scores on the play. And the batter now, Michael Harris the second. Ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Swings through that. This one chopped up the middle. Story on the run, sends it over to first, but it's not in time. Base hit. Fouled off down the right side. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And he went, says Larry Bowen. Traffic on the bases with two already in to score here at the top of the second. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. In time. Nicely done to get out of the jam. We head to the bottom of the second. So stepping in for Boston, Jose Altuve. And that's downstairs. And that is ball one.
Nope, that's down.
That's a little bit low. That one misses.
No, that's a ball.
So a leadoff walk.
Batting seventh, center fielder, Seagal.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
This to third, and that's just foul. Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just missed. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Dangerous hitter at the plate in Trevor Story. Hey! Swings and misses. 0-2 now. Out towards right center field. Harris on the move. Got a good jump on it. Tracks it down. Runner tags at second. Swing and a miss.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver it.
Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1. Duran in the box now. Takes strike 1. And a slider misses down and away.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in at bottom half of inning number 2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Late swing fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. The 0-2. That's to third. Slings to first and 1 away in the top of the third. So here's Riley now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Chases that one upstairs. Next offering misses down and away. Off the mark there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. And a big swing and a miss.
Ball.
This one in the air, center field. Rafaela under it, and that is that. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras. That one fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Wilyer Abreu digs in now. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. On the ground, right side. Albies throws to first. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. On to the 4th. So here's the Braves' designated hitter, Anthony Santander. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for Atlanta.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Up and in, and that's ball one. Up the middle, Story. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. One out man at first. Nico Horner will come up to hit. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Ball outside. Throw safe.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
One out, a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. This one in the air, right field. Makes the grab on the run. 2 away. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Man at second.
There you
Takes
go.
a swing. Appeal down to third. Didn't go. Pitch misses. 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Sends it to first. Out number 3. Back here in Boston. Joe stepping in for Boston. Jose Altuve.
You know, these Red Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That
That's a
misses.
ball.
Ball 1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swings through it for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. Singy, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that 4-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. Minimal damage against him to this point. We'll see if the lineup forces him to make an adjustment. Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it. Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there, he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Story in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swings through that one, out in front that time. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the... Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And that one fouled off. Ground ball to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 1 away here in the 5th. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets. There's a swing and a drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Takes the turn. He's digging for second.
2 bases.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Foul ball there. Man at second. in the dirt. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Zach Kelly, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Wilcox also getting ready. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Up the middle. Altuve slings to first in time. And now Alex.
For the Red Sox.
New pitcher for the Red Sox, Zach Kelly.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Riley, the next to hit, takes outside. And a foul ball. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're at the top of the 5th. Right side. Altuve handles it. And that will end the inning. Back now at Fenway. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez.
Nope.
That was
Ball
absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That's ball 2.
Outside low. 2 balls, no strikes.
Aye.
Curveball drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5.
Yep, that ball went out.
Next one is off the plate. Ball 3. Swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Olsen. Home half of the 5th inning moving along. 2 quick outs. Duran in the box again. Takes a strike.
That's a ball.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. Slider for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Ball. Down.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Man on second, 2 down. That
Ball
one
2.
way inside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Matt Olson, the next to hit. Just
Outside, that's a ball.
missed. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Peyton Tolley, the rookie left-hander, appears to be getting going. And it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late. Battling here as he fouls it away. Olsen on at first, nobody out. That one not close, and that's ball 1. Liner snagged at first. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now 1 for 2. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. The 0-1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And the 0-2. And look out. As that one ran in and got him. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. That one felt good. One down. Drake Baldwin. Next up for the Braves. Baldwin, 25 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2022. Hit in the air out towards left center field. Pretty well struck. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. They've got a lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. The next offering misses. Full count now.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Got him. One gone here.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball.
Here comes the skip. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Tim Herron, ready to make his season debut.
Hey!
In the air to left center, and it falls. And that's a one-out single. Jose Altuve up to hit here. And a swing and a miss there.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Stretches out and holds it in. First pitch swinging. That misses the zone.
Inside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's ball 2.
In the dirt, throws to second. Safe.
No,
and
he's
now
safe.
A man into scoring position. Man at second. This one in the dirt. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's 5-2. Here's Trevor Story.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. Well, if he's going to steal. You want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Here goes the runner. It's in the dirt. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second.
And base hit into the outfield. Rafaela around third. Run comes in from second to second. It pulls him off the bag.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
in the dirt, and now it's even 1-1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Man on second, 2 down. In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Payoff pitch to the right side. Albies. That'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. 2 runs, 3 hits. Top of inning number 7. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Ronald Acuna Jr. And a swing and a miss.
That's out.
Swings through that one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And that one way outside. And it's 2-2. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Paredes fires over to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. And that one fouled off. Hit hard, base hit. And a man aboard. Here's Austin Riley. 0 for 3 in this one. Line drive, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Swings through that one for strike 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Oh, that's inside.
Oh, look at the stop. There's one. Ow! The double play ends the inning. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Anthony, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Nice grab. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. 1 for 3. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Away, away, away. And clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to.
Manager out of the new pitcher for the Braves, Matt Swanson. He's into the game with the bases empty. Check swing, but he went too far, and it's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Pitch misses there. Now 1-2. That one
That's
missed.
ball 2.
Next offering
that's
upstairs.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
He takes it himself to the bag, and back in Boston, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
In the air, left field. And there's one away. Now in for the Braves, Jazz Chisholm Jr. What a stop. Jumps, throws. So here's Forner now. He crushed one out of here earlier. An absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
2 down, nobody on. There's the swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Liner caught it second. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Oh, that's low. Nope, that's a ball.
Next offering is fouled back. And that skips into dirt. The Braves leading by 2 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Going back on the warning track and hauls it in.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Ripped on the ground to second. Red Sox go 1-2-3. It's the
For the Red Sox.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Cole Wilcox. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Tanner Houck, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. That one lifted to left. Anthony on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Swings and misses. 0-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. Wilcox, a 6'5" righty, 230 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses. Went back to the slider, and it was a good bottom of the 9th.
Pitching for Atlanta, number 22, Nathan Miller.
To third, Riley. In plenty of time to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Next offering upstairs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's a laser base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Digging in, Carlos Narvaez.
Get away off that pitch down.
In for a strike. Good slider. And fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Only one out left for the Red Sox.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate.
Ground ball, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the Braves extend their winning streak to 5 in a row. A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi.